just because I've been here this will be my 6th season, and so I love this town, and being here they've done a lot for me, and so being able to give that back to them is something I really value. So just being even nominated for that award is a great honor. I mean, there's a lot of other guys who do a lot of great things, and even being a part of that award, to be nominated is pretty special to me.
So how did you find out about it this year?
I was just on Twitter, and I just opened up Twitter, and it was there, and I was like, oh, sweet.
When did community service start to become such a big thing for you?
I mean, it kind of started in high school with my National Honor Society and FCA type of stuff, and then coming here, I got in with some of the seniors then, with Dr. Randall's kid, Reese Randall, was here, and he was a big guy that helped me to kind of plug into some community service opportunities. And then we've just had great staff who, Ed Jones here in the past, who's really prioritized, and Stuckey now, who really prioritized community service. And so, I've just been trying to, do my part each and every year to kind of give back as much as I can.
So what have you been most involved in here in schools?
I love when we do, I've done the Just Foods a couple times. I really like that, and I really like when we clean up Mass Street. It's always a good one. Other than that, just kind of random odd and end projects that they have us do for community service. Reading books to kids is pretty fun too, and so just getting out and being out in the public, doing the bell ringing and at Christmas time and stuff like that is always a fun time.
Speaking of the community service, Sam, I know we talked a couple weeks ago.
Hi.
Yeah, how you doing? Real quick, I know just based off that, right? You were at that youth camp. You love being around those kids. Is that other things you like to do too? Being at these camps and just being involved as much as you can.
Yeah, I mean, I think like I said in the last interview, I don't remember going to a lot of those camps as a kid, and so just getting kids started in football and sports at a young age is really cool to see, and getting them training and getting them opportunities, especially as Kansas kids, is super important to me. Just because I think, just as Kansas kids, we don't get a lot of the extra training that some other states do, and so trying to pour back into our youth is super important to give them a leg up to be able to compete.
Sam, you don't get stats for that; those aren't on SportsCenter. But do you think there's value in building a program?
Oh, for sure.
Through that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
too?
for sure. I mean, the best value, the best. I would say value is servitude, and that's something I try to keep as a core value in my life, is servitude. And that's something they do a great job of preaching here with Coach Sleeve and Coach Leipold. And we had a goal of to double our community service hours from this summer, and we were like 95%, so we almost get it. But we went from 250 community service hours last summer to 400 plus this year. So, that's something they value here, and that's something personally I value. So, in any way that you're trying to change a program, servitude and humility is the best way to do that. And so that's what we're trying to build here. Just being getting guys to, serve other people is the best kind of, I think, love you can show to someone. And so giving that to our community and showing that we love them, will in turn allow us to have a better relationship.
Cool. Is it surreal for you to think you're here still?
Yeah, right? It is. And I think about that a lot. Just, being here for a 6 year, I thought I was done in 4, and with COVID and the medical or the red shirt last year, just being out, and I think God has placed me in God wasn't done with me here yet, and so I'm excited to be back here for another year to do what I can to help improve this team.
What were your thoughts last year when you suffered that injury?
A
lot of expectations for you. You had a great camp and leadership role, and then all of a sudden you're walking off in, I would imagine, quite a bit of pain.
Yeah, no, I was very frustrated. I was disappointed for sure, and I think that's pretty natural. But to be honest with you, because of my faith, I just I knew that there was kind of a bigger plan in store, and I would learn something from it. And it turned out I didn't know what it would be, but as we were kind of going through games, I was getting healed up, but they approached me and be like, hey, you still have a red shirt, and I was like, oh. And then, just seeing with Coach Leipold and seeing like how we were like changing things, especially like the last 4 games of the season, just seeing that ending it on a positive note, it was just like, there's a no-brainer. Like, this is what God has allowed me to do and given me the door to go into. And so that's where I just couldn't pass up the opportunity.
Can you put into perspective the vibe for you personally going into this season compared to last season? I mean, are your expectations the same, higher, different?
Yeah, I think higher. I'm feeling really good. I feel like as a player, like I said, I've been here for a while, and like I can honestly tell you this is the most excited I've ever been going into a fall camp. I mean, just from camaraderie to hope to energy to anything. This is the best camp by far. This is the best team by far going in terms of cohesiveness and all of that. So I'm really excited to see what this team can do.
Describe day one. What was it like?
Yeah, day one was great. I think we have a lot of new guys, we have a lot of transfers, and so getting them on the same page is important. I think that was what today was about, was trying to show them how we practice, how we work. But overall, I thought it was a really positive day, really energetic, and I think it was a good building day, good foundation day for fall camp.